I'm really into coffee right now and I don't know why. I'm gonna blame my mum. She practically forced me to drink coffee every day when I was at her place. So yeah, anyway, hello. It's a lovely sunny day. I've just got back from a little shopping spree. I've got some money for my birthday, which I'm now spending. I mean, why not spend money when you have them? So yeah, I've bought some stuff, including these two Shakespeare books. Place, because today is Shakespeare's birthday and I thought I'd celebrate by buying 2 more of his plays. Taming of the Shrew and The Merchant of Venice. I have seen this. I have never read or seen this. So yes. My collection of Shakespeare books is actually growing. I've now got 8. Woohoo! Othello, Tempest, Macbeth, Hamlet, King Lear, Twelfth Night, and now Taming of the Shrew and Merchant of Venice. I actually collect these. There are like massive collections of all these plays and things that you can buy. But I prefer to have them separate because they're so small and light and you can just grab one and bring with you. I mean, I read these in the bath all the time. It's the most relaxing thing ever, just bringing one of these and just reading. It is Shakespeare's birthday. I thought I'd actually do a vlog about Shakespeare because I am slightly obsessed with Shakespeare because he is awesome. Awesome! Good old Bill. I can't believe it's been 450 years. I don't understand people who don't like Shakespeare. I understand how he's not everyone's cup of tea, but I still don't really understand how you can't like Shakespeare because, I mean, in my opinion, the guy was a freaking genius. If it wasn't for Shakespeare, I probably wouldn't be on stage this summer because I'm doing A Midsummer Night's Dream and it's my first... It's not my first. My official sort of stage debut. Debut. How do you pronounce that? It's the first production I'm in apart from school plays. If he'd never written A Midsummer Night's Dream, I would not be in it this summer and I'd probably still be doing school plays. Thank you, Shakespeare, for creating a small, rather insignificant, yet strangely fascinating character for me to play. I really am very grateful. First time I actually read anything by Shakespeare, I must have been... I think it was quite late actually. I did not grow up in the UK, so I think I was 16 when I read Hamlet. I remember it like it was yesterday. I was walking around in the library like I did every single lunch break because I had no friends, let's just face it. I walked around in the library, in the English section, staring at all the classics, and I thought to myself, I'm gonna read something by Shakespeare. So I grabbed Hamlet, sat down, read Hamlet. That was my phone. And that was it. I was just completely spellbound by the language, by just everything. Everything just kind of drew me in. I just couldn't put it down. I just sat there all lunch break reading and ended up having to run to my lesson because I was 10 minutes late or something. I honestly think reading Hamlet was a big influence for me to start taking acting lessons when I was 17 because I just thought to myself, I want to do this. I want to be Ophelia. I want to do this. I want to perform. This is the kind of material that I want to perform because this is amazing. Damn it! So a couple of months later I signed up for acting lessons and obviously that was a really life-changing thing for me in itself because those acting lessons also made me realise that being an actress was something that I wanted more than anything else in the world. So I really do have a lot to thank him for, and unfortunately I haven't been able to see too many of his plays on stage because, like I said, I don't live in the right country. They do perform Shakespeare in Sweden, but it's translated. It's not in the original language. It's not in English. It's not quite the same thing. You're really supposed to read and watch Shakespeare in English. It's really Shakespeare that I want to do. I actually wouldn't mind just doing classical theatre for the rest of my life. I mean, if you ask me in a couple of months, I might have a different opinion on classical theatre. But at the moment, I'm loving it so much, and I really honestly think it's what I want to do with my life. My dream is to be with RSC, the Royal Shakespeare Company. I'm gonna start crying. No, don't cry. No, don't cry. Don't cry. I'm getting emotional. I really hope I get to do it one day. That would be so amazing. So I suppose I should talk a little bit about my favourite Shakespeare plays. I find it really difficult to pick a favourite. My favourites tend to be the ones that I've seen in some form, you know, on screen mostly. For example, Hamlet. Where is Hamlet? There. Hamlet. Just so classic. Everybody knows Hamlet. To Be or Not to Be. My other favourite that I discovered quite recently actually is King Lear. I knew about it obviously, I knew what the plot was about, but I'd never read it. And just reading it is such an intense experience because it's so dramatic and so intense. And I'm actually seeing this on stage at the National Theatre in June, which I'm super excited about. I'm just probably gonna sit there crying all the way through. My third favourite is Macbeth. I just really love this. It's so amazing. Lady Macbeth. Honestly, one of my favourite characters ever. If I had to pick one dream role that I desperately want to play before I die, it's Lady Macbeth. She goes batshit crazy in the end, and I tend to like those characters for some reason. These three are my favourite Shakespeare plays, but I honestly love all of them. All the ones I've read or seen or whatever. And I think it's just amazing. I mean, just think about it. He would have been 450 years old. I mean, and his plays are still being performed. I mean, the characters he created, the stories he created are still so relatable today. They're still relevant, which is a bit, you know, because you think that society has really changed, but honestly it hasn't really. Not as much as you probably think it has. And I honestly don't think that these plays will ever die. I think probably 400 years from now they're going to look back and go, oh, 850 years, oh, wow, da-da-da, wow. Your face, my thane, is as a book, where men may read strange matters. To beguile the time, look like the time, bear welcome in your eye, your hand, your tongue, look like the innocent flower, but be the serpent under it. He that's coming must be provided for, and you shall put this night's great business into my dispatch, which shall to all our nights and days to come give solely sovereign sway and masterdom. We will speak further. We will speak. We will speak further. Only look up clear. To all to favour ever is to fear. Leave all the rest to me. Oh, I love this. I love this. What beast was it then that made you break this enterprise to me? When you durst do it, then you were a man. Bring forth men children only, for thy undaunted mettle should compose nothing but males. It's so brilliant. I love this so much. Wherever I end up, I really hope I get to do loads of Shakespeare. He looks really mentally unstable. This guy looks very seductive. I don't know. And she looks very angry. This looks a bit like Santa Claus. If Santa was homeless. Yeah, that's King Lear. Homeless Santa.